guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is really a day I'm going to be vulnerable. First, content creation is a lot of work. I almost did not create a content for today, and the reason is simple. I was just tired, but I promised myself that I'm going to be consistent this time around on YouTube, and I post videos Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So I've told myself nothing is going to stop my shine. Nothing is going to stop this consistency journey. And yes, if you're new to the party, my name is Mojisola Talks. I'm a radio TV presenter. I'm an event MC, any type of event MC. I'm a red carpet host, and I also do alaga, which is what we call the traditional wedding compare. Okay, so let me talk about something. I have shot this video before, but I decided to shoot it again because people complained that the audio of the one I shot was not good. And I want to tell you about how God helped us with miscarriage. Number one thing is that there is absolutely nothing wrong with you if you've had miscarriages. Yes, there is nothing wrong with you. In fact, let me give you an example. I remember there was a particular person I was talking to when I had my miscarriage then. As I was talking to her, she mentioned something. She said, Moji, you got pregnant and then you had a miscarriage. Then she said, do you know that there are people who just want to experience this thing? Like, they want to be like, okay, there's nothing wrong with me. Let me just get pregnant and then have a miscarriage. I'll be like, okay, so there's nothing wrong with me. Like, don't you see that? And I was like, okay, that is sinking until like a day or two later when I was just reminiscing on the things we spoke about. And I just was like, in every single thing, it is good to be grateful, to just give thanks. And let me tell you how we were able to deal with our miscarriage. Number one thing is the fact that as a lady, know your kind of body. For some women, when they are pregnant, they cannot do anything. It's not that they are trying to be lazy. They can't do anything. And that is the kind of person they are. You just have to respect that and have to flow with it. For some women, they'll be jumping up and down. They can do all things. Like, they are so powerful. But for me, what really caused the miscarriage, the first one, in fact, when we had the second miscarriage, myself and hubby, we had to speak to the doctor. We're like, is there a problem? Because we are not people who are against medical science, no. We are Christians, but we also believe that God created medical science for Christians too. And so we're like, is it that there's a problem? And the doctor said, no, both of you do not have a problem. Because we have done tests before we even got married. So he said, no, both of you don't have problem. It just happened like that. There's something they call chromosome something. He said his own wife, it was the fourth pregnancy that stayed that I said, we've had two. And I have to tell you, miscarriage is crazy, especially to the woman's body. You are the one feeling it. So when you get pregnant, your breasts start getting full. So many things start happening in your body. And then all of a sudden, you see the drops of blood. And it's flowing out, and then it is gone. In fact, the second miscarriage was more painful. One of the reasons is because, let's say I paid for antenatal today, the next day I started bleeding, and the money was not refundable. It's not even about the money. It's about the fact that, it's well. But I'm just trying to tell you that miscarriages happen, but how will you deal with it as a person, as a husband, when your wife has a miscarriage, or you are dealing with it right now, or you meet someone who is dealing with it? And that is the reason I've created this vlog, and I want to talk about it extensively in just 3-4 minutes. What I would tell you is that number one thing is, it is very important that both of you, that is your spouse, you guys are closer as at that period. Know that the presence or the absence of a child does not depreciate the love you have for each other. That is super important. Please and please get closer. That was what we did. We got closer during that period, and we stopped giving blames. Yes, as a lady, you want to give blames to yourself. If only I had this, if only I had that, if only I had not that. Shh! Shut up! Do not give, don't say, oh, if only my husband had helped with this. Because when you continue the blame game, guess what? Your healing process is prolonged. That's one thing we settled. We were not doing the blame game and realized that this is the time for both of us to be closer. Some people have miscarriages even after their first child. They've had their first child and then they miscarry or something. Whatever it is, just know that please don't, even if you know that it was your spouse's fault, don't do the blame game. Try to highlight it in such a way that it would not happen again. It's very important because communication is key. But that's just on the side. I hope you got what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to put so many things into this vlog and I didn't want it to be long. And the thing is that I want you to also know is please and please and please enjoy sex. That is one problem we almost had. Just because we had had a miscarriage or two, we almost were not enjoying sex again. We almost were, okay, this is my ovulation period. Oh yeah, let's clinic. So, but we have to call each other like, come on, let's calm down. Let us enjoy sex. Let's enjoy love making and stop putting a tag of, I should get pregnant now, blah, blah. Because see, when children start rolling in, they change the narrative. I have my beautiful daughter now, she'll be 1 year old very soon. And I have to tell you, they change the game forever. So as a person, please enjoy sex. And it is hard, but it is possible. You and your spouse decide to, you're not going to just endure sex. You would enjoy sex. Find your G spot. Enjoy everything. If you're not up to 18 or you're not married, live here. Live here now. But make sure you enjoy sex. That is super important. Please enjoy sex. The third thing I would say is that is the best time for you guys to start confessing on things. For us, we started confessing on so many things we wanted in our children, not just child. We mentioned concerning the doctor. We're not pregnant. We had just lost the pregnancy. But we're confessing. We confessed about the naming ceremony day. We confessed about, because my husband has always wanted to be around when I give birth. So he was like, oh, it wants to be a time that he would be available. So it had to happen on the time he would be around. And it happened. It's a super miracle it happened. We confessed about that. We confessed about almost everything. And guess what? It happened after we got pregnant. Because when we got pregnant and gave birth, we didn't even have much time to even confess. So that's the best time for you guys to create the reality of what you want to see in your children. That is the best time for you to create the reality you want to see in your children. You see when that threshold of pain is high, when the pain is overwhelming, that time, open your mouth and speak the things you want concerning your children. Because it is the best time, I have to tell you. My name is Mojisola Talk. This is where I get to, and I hope you're able to get one or two things. I don't really feel like doing a vlog today. I just wanted to upload this because I told myself I'm going to be consistent with YouTube this year. I upload videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. And today, Friday, I almost did not upload, but I had to do this for the culture. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you were blessed. I'm sure if it's just one person that was able to get this message, I'm fulfilled. Bye. Until next time again with another vlog.